Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to my beta overview videos where I'm just going to be going over the general changes for Windwalker I'm not going to go too in depth in this video, and I'm not going to actually get into any PvP this video. I'm just going to go over what's changed, how the talents work, and how Windwalker's going to be looking in WoD. So to start off, I'm going to start off with the talents. For the most part, everything's going to be the same. You still want to take your Tiger's Lust. Chi Wave is still better than the other two. Chi Brew obviously is still better. Leg Sweep, these haven't changed, so you're still going to want to take Leg Sweep. Diffuse Magic and Healing Elixirs is the same. You want to take them depending on what you're facing. Healing Elixirs if you're facing casters, and Diffuse Magic if you're facing casters, and Healing Elixirs versus anything else. And for the level 90 talents is actually changing. I'm going to be taking the Tiger, I think, for now, because with the changes to Windwalker, our energy regeneration is really bad, and because Jab's costing 50 energy instead of whatever it cost before, like 40 energy I think, and it really makes a big difference. I tried to play with Russian Jade Wind, but I found that I was unable to keep it active enough to make it worth it. I was just completely energy starved. So even though the Tiger kind of sucks, I'm taking it because you just don't have the energy to use Russian Jade Wind. And the level 100 talents, this is the interesting part, because Chi Explosion is by far the best talent, and it's by far your strongest ability. Like, this ability, I'm not even sure if it's tuned correctly. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. It does about double the damage of Rising Sun Kick, to the point where sometimes I don't even use Rising Sun Kick. So what Chi Explosion is going to do is, it depends on how much Chi you use it on. If you use it with 1 Chi, you can read the tooltip. Deals nature damage to an enemy equal to that, however much that is. So it gets stronger by the amount of Chi you use, up to 4 Chi, and it deals like different effects depending on how much you use it. If you use it with 2 Chi, you get a dot. If you use it with 3 Chi, you get extra Tiger's Eye Brew. And if you get it with 4 Chi, you get it in an AoE. But the most interesting part about this talent, that it's actually 40-yard range. So you can just literally stand behind a pillar, use Chi Brew and pop out and use Chi Explosion, and this can crit for like 60k plus a dot. So yeah, Chi Explosion is gonna definitely be a big impact on the rotation. I'll show it later on the dummy. Alright, looking into the glyphs, sparring has been removed, so we can't use that, and Touch of Death, so at the moment, doesn't seem to be in PvP, because as you can see here, the set bonuses is when you use roll, the energy cost of your jab is reduced by 30, which is alright, I guess, but I don't really like that I have to use roll in order to reduce the cost of jab. I like using roll because, like, I need to catch up to my target or something, not because I need to do damage. It doesn't really make sense. And the 4P set bonus increases duration of your Tiger's Eye Brew by 7 seconds. Now, with Chi Explosion, how Chi Explosion works, you have really high Tiger's Eye Brew generation, like really high, like you get these stacks really quickly, and Tiger's Eye Brew is 7 seconds longer, so I'm finding that I have Tiger's Eye Brew active most of the time, like 60% plus, like 60% of the time that I have Tiger's Eye Brew active. So yeah, Windwalker has pretty high output of damage. Now looking to the glyphs, we have still Glyph of Touch, which is going to be most important because you need a 20-yard range. We have Glyph of Paralyze, which is still doing exactly the same, and we have this, the Glyph of Freedom Roll, which kind of sounds like if you guys know about, like, never mind. So the Glyph of Freedom Roll, what it does is you'll roll Chi Torpedo and Flying Serpent Kick, dispel snare effects. So basically it does the same thing that your 2-set bonus used to do, but the 2-set bonus is gone, so now we need a glyph for it. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly get into the rotation. As you can see, in WoD we have 5 Chi instead of 4, due to some passive ability that we get whilst leveling. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we have 5 Chi. So basically, the rotation is still going to be somewhat the same. We're going to use Jab, Rising Sun Kick to get the debuff up, Tiger Palm when it procs to keep the debuff up, and then we're going to get 4 Chi and use Chi Explosion. And then we're going to use Jab, Chi Explosion, we're going to keep Chi Wave up, Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick to keep the debuff up, and just spam Chi Explosion as much as we can. Gotta keep our Chi Brews, Tiger's Eye Brew, and look how much damage Chi Explosion does. 52k on a 300k health pool. The health goes up in PvP. So yeah, Chi Explosion, compare that to Rising Sun Kick, which does 20k crit, Rising Sun Kick with Tigers I Brew Up. And now, by far my favorite change is Transcendence. Watch this. Instant cast, jump off, instant cast. It is now instant cast, and it has a 10-second cooldown on your actual, like, the setting ports. The actual teleport has still a 25-second cooldown, which is exactly the same as it was before, but now the spell is going to be a lot more useful for like avoiding stuff. Like if you see a mage use the frozen orb on you, you can port out instantly instead of casting the port and getting deeped on it or counterspelled on it. So this is going to make Windwalker like have a lot better escape. And lastly, we have the changes made to our healing. Healing Sphere has been removed, and instead we have a cast time spell called Surging Mist, which, as you can see, it will crit for about 20k on my 300k health pool. The health pools go up in PvP, so that's not entirely accurate what you see. And we still have Expel Harm, we still have Chi Wave, and then we just cast Surging Mist. I'm not too worried about the removal of Healing Sphere, especially in like a 3v3 setting. I understand that maybe in 1v1 it's gonna be more difficult, but look, Surging Mist is pretty quick cast. It's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. And with Tiger's Eye Brew propped, this can heal for a pretty decent amount. See if I can get a crit there. 27k crit, 27k crit. This is not bad healing. And instead of having to like aim the healing spheres, like this is 100% gonna hit you, and it's really like you can target a party member to heal them. So I don't think this is a bad change. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of Windwalker Monk in WoD. And just one last thing I have to say, people are saying that Windwalker is really bad in WoD. That is completely not true. Windwalker is really solid. It's like, there are a bunch of things that haven't been tuned yet, like DKs are immortal, their healing's completely broken, warriors just one-shot things, but Windwalkers are like, our tuning is like pretty much done. Like obviously there's like some tuning that's going to be done, but they're obviously going to fix DKs, they're not going to put it in the game as it is. So as it is right now, Windwalkers are one of the better melees, and we're definitely gonna have a strong expansion, I believe.